Greetings, Mark Brown here. We're going to be looking at how we can create a database right here on this computer here, and then how we can run query or we can create a form and all of that. First, you want to right click, right? To notice if you right click, you go down to new. So notice Microsoft Access Database, but some of you, if you have it down in the taskbar, you can actually click it and open it. Alright, so go to new, I come right here. So this is my database right here. Alright, so I can literally open it by right click on open, or I can just highlight it, press enter on the keyboard and open it, or I can just double click it like this and actually open it. Right, if you notice when you open it like this, you see it, right, with this thing up here, just click right there, say enable. Right, so if you notice here empty, so this is where you're going to write the information, and then when the table create, you're going to show right over here. If you notice right over here, you have file, home, create, right, you know it's external data and so forth. Alright, so we want to get started by creating the table. Notice you come all the way up here to say click on the word create. If you notice a table, design, list, query wizard, form, and all of that stuff here we're going to be looking at. Right, so if I come right here and I click on table design, you notice right here show me the field name, the data type, the description, right, the general lookup. So first thing I wanted to do, I want to actually put in the ID. Now when I put in ID, you see exactly what's going on right in that particular area. So I'm going to put in the ID now. Notice I put in the ID. If I click right up here now, data type is a text, but if I come right here, so I can, you know, this it have different option right here. I can put this, put number only right there, but if I put auto number, what will happen if I forgot to put in something, then definitely it would actually go in. So let me select that. Right, you notice it's a long integer right here, the field size. Alright, so I'm going to click underneath it right here. Then I'm going to put item right there. Notice, and you come right here, text. But if you notice right down on the field side, I'm going to change the field side and put it at least 15, just like that. Right, so definitely this one now. I want to put color, just like that. I click over here, you notice the text. Right, I want to change that. I can put field size at least 4 or 6. Right, an example right here. And then I can put quantity now, just like that. When I put quantity right there, I can put actually number or text, just the same. But we want to add a primary key. Now the primary key, you know that if in case you create another table, you can actually link it. If you notice primary key, you notice add the primary key. Right, if I come right here and click this, right, it will close here and also ask me if I wanted to save it. Or I can come right up here and click. You notice right here, you can actually move this. I'm going to give it a name. Right, you can give it a name. Right, and then I come right there and click on OK. You notice it show up right over here. So definitely I can come right here and I close it. So you notice, so if I come right here and I right click on it and click on it open, you notice it show you the ID, the item, the color, or whatever. And I say close it again. Whatever I want to go back, I make a mistake in one eye. What I do, I can right click. Now when you right click, if you notice right here to your view, design view, you click it, you notice it take you right back around, so you can make any adjustment that you wanted to do. Right, click it. When you do the adjustment, you click back, save up just another. Now I'm going to double click again. See, alright, so if you notice right up here, the item right here, I'm going to write some random stuff right here. Press the right arrow and go across. right, press the arrow again and go across. Good. I can press the down arrow, and then I can press the left arrow and go across. Just the same. Press the left arrow going across. Good. I can press the down arrow and go down. Remember, because I have this at auto, that's why I don't have to put the number there. Automatically it actually add the number right there. Yes. Go across again. And as a beginner, this is what we actually gonna do. Right, and for those who refreshing the memory, right, we're gonna do down again. Right, go across. Just the same. Continue go to your left. Just the same. Alright. Good. So now we have some information inside of it. So wanted to save it, come here and click it. Alright. So we're going to come right here, so I'm going to close it. If I come back right here and I double click, you notice you see it right there. So forth. Now, if you create actually a table, but notice if you stay blank, remember everything you create here is going to show up over here. So if you are in the office or anywhere at all and you create it, over here is when you're going to examine. Right, so we wanted to create a form. Right, so double click, you notice you have a table. We want to create a form. You want to come out this and click on create. But if you notice right over here, you notice you have form design, blank. You notice you can also form wizard, navigate right here. So for more form, you notice you have split form right here. Right, dash multiple items and all of that. I'm going to click on this one. Notice how it looks like this details. Alright, so maybe look a bit complicated for you. Alright, so we're going to click on one that says form. Now when you click on one after form, this is what exactly. I can actually put the cursor right here. I can actually draw it in just like that. If you notice what it shows, if you notice you come all the way down here, sure you can move from one place to another place right here. If you click this, you notice it take it to a blank. If you click over here, you notice it take it to one right here. Alright. You click, you notice take it to 2, take it to 3, take it to 4. Alright, and therefore you can go right back again. Good. So definitely this is how you actually create this particular form right here. But not only that, you can actually make some adjustment within it. So far you can actually make the adjustment right here in the head. You can actually center it, right? So in the body you can literally block this section of the body, and you can actually right click. Now when you right click, now what, it have different area position to show you wanted to add some colors and all that. You can actually do all that. Notice you can actually change the position, bring it up front and all of that. So you wanted to save it, click right here, Photoshop tool. So this is what they call a form, and right, click on more, you save it. You notice it show up right here. You can actually come and close it. So you notice the form show right here. Click it just the same, come right here, so I close it. So what we want now is a report. If you click right this again to create a notice right here, show your report wizard right there, show your blank report and all of that. So I want to click on this one. If you notice, this is the report. But if you notice right there, show when the report create and all that. In this section right here, you can actually bring it much smaller. Right, I can click into the box right here and carry it here right like that. In this one, drag it back just like that. Right, so if definitely if me drag it out like that and me print this, what will happen? It will literally, you know, cut off. So if I drag it back in like this, you know, let me show you any printing stuff. If I carry it back out like that, if I go to the printing here, alright, look at the preview. You notice it shows that it actually cut off out here. Right, so if I go back now and I draw it in and I go back with the printing right there preview, you notice it shows that it actually inside. So this should be mindful of. So if in case you ask to print, you print the report. Alright, so this is exactly what it looks like. Just the same in the report. Alright, very important. Then I can come right here. Alright, you move the form right, move the red form. Push up to report. When you finish, create, save. You notice you have the report right there, and then you close it. Right, very important. But you want to run a query to find out how much computer is there. Now what you want to do, like click on create again. You notice the query wizard and query and all that. Alright, notice when I click on query design, this is what come up. Now you can actually move this up and up. So you go and click on add. Notice you add it right here, close this window here. Now these are the fields definitely you're gonna use, right? If I click right here, double click, you notice come right, I can actually drag them down, does the same. Right, by holding it and do the dragging, does the same. And I click like that and everything is there. Then I come right here and I click run. You notice you show me everything right here on the table so far. Right, so what I don't, right, if I click it off, if I save it, does it save? So right, so I said no. Alright, I want to know how many computers there. When I click again, come like that. Alright, so item, and I click right here the item, and then we click on the quantity right there. Right, so right in the line here, so the criteria line right here. Definitely where you want to put definitely, I don't want to put the item, I'm going to put the item instead. Alright, so I'm going to type computer. Now when I type that now, definitely I can come right here and click on run. You notice right here, I show the quantity, how much of the computer I have right here. Definitely. Alright, go back and do the next one again. Click query. Notice. Close it. Alright, I want to put the item right there. Alright, and the item that we want is just the RAM. Just the RAM itself, and there we're gonna click. Notice it shows the RAM alone. Alright, definitely. So you can run this query and all that. So what if you ask that you want all a query run on all of the information on the table? You can simply click design, click here, like that, double click on everything, then you run a query like that, and then you want to save it, right? And so that is query one, right? Then click on OK. You know, to show a query right here, so now you can actually show. So all the information it asks. Now when you're in the database, you can come and see this is what on the table so far. You can come and close it. So for the query, to show you this is what in the query. Alright, so let me do the next one again. A more simpler one. So make you can see the one. Alright. So we want the color and the quantity. Right. Now for the color, I'm going to type black. Right. Now when I type black, I'm going to click and run. Do you notice? Right here, the quantity. So what we're having black there, you know. Sure. Alright, go back again. The next one. Alright. You're going to put the item and the color. Now put the item and the color. Alright, so the color, I'm going to put black and see what come up. And then we click and run. You notice it should say the computer is black. So if I wanted to save that, I can come right there, query 2, and click right there. You notice the query 2, I close this. If I come right here and click on query 1, it shows me all of these that in the table. If I come and I click on query 2, you notice it's going to show me that. So specific information. So when you do all of this, especially when you're in maybe an office or whatever you do all the information. Person can actually come and click and see whatever you have right here and check and see if everything is up to date and all of that. So hope you have learned something and how you can actually create this simple database by creating forms right here and report and run a simple query. Right, so hope you learned something from this. So remember, like, share and subscribe. So thanks for watching. See you in the next